Having explained your obligations when renting in Queensland, it is important to know your rights as well. In this video, I'll be firstly discussing some of the tenant's rights. Then I will be talking about the process of resolving disputes between you and your landlord. Finally, I will provide some links that contain useful information and support for tenants who are experiencing financial hardship due to COVID-19. After you sign the tenancy agreement, your property manager or landlord must give you a copy of the tenancy agreement, signed by both parties within 14 days in residential tenancies or 3 days in rooming accommodation. The property manager or landlord must prepare, sign, and give a copy of the entry condition report to you at the start of the tenancy. It is an offense not to do so. During your tenancy, the property manager or landlord must not interfere with your reasonable peace, comfort, or privacy while you are living in the property. If they want to enter your property, they must have a lawful reason and give you a correct notice period. The law has set out the reasons they can enter the property and the required notice period. For example, for the inspection of the property manager or landlord need to give you at least 7-day notice. To show the property to a future tenant, they must give you at least 24-hour notice. For more reasons they can enter the property and the required notice period, please refer to the summary table in the entry and privacy fact sheet. The link to that is provided below. In addition, the law requires the proposed entry must be at a reasonable time, which means the property manager or landlord can only enter your property between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m., excluding Sundays and public holidays. They can enter at other times only if it's agreed by you. After you report the necessary repairs to the property manager or landlord, the repairs should be organized by them within a reasonable time frame. When your tenancy ends, you have the right to receive the bond back. If you and your property manager or landlord agree on how the bond is to be paid out, you can jointly complete and sign a refund of rental bond form to authorize the RTA to release the bond. Make sure to fill in the amounts of the bond, as signing a blank form is like signing a blank check. You can then either post the form into the RTA or upload the form via the RTA's website. On average, you will receive your bond refund within 5 days of the RTA receiving your completed form. Should a dispute arise between you and your landlord, to resolve it, you should firstly talk directly with your landlord. If an agreement can be reached, it is important to avoid further disputes by putting the agreement in writing and have both parties sign it. If no agreement can be reached, RTA provides free dispute resolution services to help people resolve tenancy disputes. The conciliators are impartial. They help you and the other person make informed decisions and reach an outcome that is acceptable to you both. If no resolution can be reached, the final option is to file an application with QCAT, which stands for Queensland Civil and Administration Tribunal. QCAT is similar to a court. However, the proceedings are less formal, as the parties represent themselves. QCAT will hear both parties' arguments and then come to a final decision. Once QCAT makes a decision, both parties are bound by the decision regardless of whether they agree. In light of the COVID-19 emergency, the Queensland government has introduced new laws for tenants significantly affected by COVID-19. If you are experiencing financial hardship because you have lost your job or a large part of your income due to COVID, here are some links from RTA that may be helpful to you.